Hello, this is H. Bailey, and welcome to the final bonus episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger! Today, we're going to be fighting Queen Zeal again, and figured I'd show my setup here. I'm bringing Magus along for some unique dialogue, bringing Robo along to show off the obscene power of the Crisis Arm there, along with Prism Specs and Max Strength. And I'm bringing Frog along so that I can show the Masamune on the Mammon machine there. So, let's do it! I went back to one of my older files that I had here, so I don't have all my advanced equipment that I had in the last episode, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just going to skip through all the same dialogue and all that stuff. So, first things first, she uses halation. So what I want to do is, just like I had with Ayla, I want to use the Frog Squash with low HP there. And then I want to have Magus restore Robo to full, use the Uzi Punch, or Rapid Fire Fist. Yeah, look at that damage! I think that's probably the best damage you can do with a single tech in the game. Yeah! Holy cow! Yeah, that is why I banned that from this LP. It's just obscene. But yeah, basically the way the Crisis Arm works is that the higher the ones digit of your HP is, the more damage you'll deal. So if his last digit is 9, he'll deal a lot of damage. If it's 0, he won't deal any damage at all. It's just a flat multiplier, that's it. Yeah, you see when you use the Masamune on the Mammon machine, you get a little bit of HP back. Not that that's really useful, but it's there. So anyway, this time, because I have so much power from the Crisis Arm, I'm going to actually use physical attacks on the Mammon machine to get a few extra shots in there before its defense becomes too high, because eventually it'll just keep on raising its defense over and over and over again, and it'll just be more efficient then to use magic, which only raises its attack, not its actual defense. So what I want to do is, let's get Magus back up to speed there. Yeah, oddly enough, Cure 2 does not restore you to max HP, contrary to popular belief. I mean, if your magic stat's low enough, you're not going to get max HP. Now, if you... Oh, what is it? Oh yeah, if you used it with Marley, then you would get max HP, because her magic stat is so much better. But Frog, not so much. Although the double cure dual tech between the two of them will almost certainly get everyone up to max HP, but why bother doing that when you could just give the magic capsules to Robo and use Heal Beam? Okay, I'll be a little quiet for this part. This is where we get new stuff happening. This part blew my mind when I first saw this. Oh, not that it's that great, but when I was a kid, I never brought Magus along with me. In fact, I always just killed him off. It was only years later that I thought to bring him along. It's like, hey, let's bring him along and stuff. And then we got this. And it just totally blew me away. Uh-oh. You insolent fool! Can it be? I'll pay you for boss time! Yeah, I never knew that you would get Magus's theme when you fight Queen Zeal here if he's in your party. It just did not occur to me to do that. So anyway, yeah, we're going to be using Uzi Punch, Dark Bomb. Frog is pretty much useless here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have him stand pat, keep Robo up at max HP, because any amount of damage that Frog could deal will be outweighed by keeping Robo at max HP. Probably going to have to use an elixir on him soon. Oh, I was like, wait, what? Am I using dark matter? No, we're still good. let's see. Yeah, just Megalith or whatever. Okay, Rapid Fire Fist, good. Alright, got her. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the power of the Crisis Arm that you get there, so... Okay, so what I'm going to do now is... Well, a lot of you guys wanted me to show off triple tech, so that's just what I'm going to do here. Okay, we're back at the Guardia Forest here with a slightly more advanced party, but not really. So anyway, let's start showing off some triple techs. I would imagine that that's Shadow Elemental, like Antipode Bomb 3. But yeah, Antipode Bomb 3 would be better than that, so it's like... that is the thing with a lot of triple techs in the game, is that most of them just don't deal that much damage. But to be honest, I think I like it that way for the most part with these triple techs. Because if triple techs were really that good, then you would just spam them over and over and over again, and there'd be no strategy, or even less than what little we have now. So, I mean, I just don't like the concept of triple techs. Dual techs, that's cool. But, I mean, you can't do a full party tech, because then it's basically making all your party members into one person. And, I don't know, it's just not fun for me. I like having different party members who can do different things, not everyone being a clone of each other like that. Which is why I tend to favor linear growth systems over open growth systems like Final Fantasy XII, where everyone is basically the same, almost. Now, I could have used this against Magus when I was fighting, well, when Magus took on his form, but he just never shifted his elemental weakness to Shadow, so I never used that. But yeah, the nice thing about this party is that it gives you access to all 4 elements without having Magus in your party, because you got the lightning, the fire, the water, and then, well, the Shadow with the triple tech there. So yeah, I would have used that if he shifted his weakness to Shadow, but, well, that just never happened, so, oh well. And Magus doesn't do that when you fight him on the North Cape there. Now, don't be fooled by some of these numbers, viewers, because some of my characters have Master's Crowns, others have Prism Specs, so, you know, some techs are just going to be more powerful than others, and I didn't bother to shift my equipment around to make everything perfectly even. So I'm just doing this just to show them off. Gatling Kick, not really that good. I would think Blaze Kick would be more powerful than that. But yeah, I mean, it just seems kind of silly to me when a triple tech deals less damage than a dual tech with 2 of the 3 party members in that triple tech. Somehow that just doesn't jive with me. Yeah, this is Lifeline. I used this in the original LP to help with Spekkio there sometimes. It basically auto-life for everyone, one time, although you can just reestablish it over and over and over again. But I don't think it's really that useful. At least not now. And if you know what you're doing, you pretty much don't need to worry about auto-life. Or, to look at it another way, if you need auto-life, you're doing something wrong. Kind of like medics in Final Fantasy XIII. Oh, I love ice water, but we're going to use a different tech this time around. Yeah, it's a nice little animation there. I like that. I do like how they got rid of, or, well, maybe not got rid of all of them, but how they got rid of most triple techs in Chrono Cross. There's like 2, and that's it. And even then, the dual techs aren't really, there's not that many of those either, or they're not really that good. So, honestly, I like that. I prefer it that way, because really, I don't like triple techs to begin with, and dual techs, well, X-Strike is really good, so at least they did that. I mean, it seems like a cool concept in a way, like having two party members contribute to one gigantic attack or something like that. And if you made them deal enough damage, that would be cool. Or perhaps use that as a way of avoiding more counterattacks than using two single attacks. So, Chrono Trigger did a reasonable job with them, I think, but it could be better. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen a game that does dual attacks or the equivalent thereof, like, really well. This is probably the first triple tech you would get in the game, because a lot of them, or they only rely on relatively easy-to-learn techs. Yeah, I mean, once you get, what's that one, Robo-Tackle, that's pretty much it. You've got what you need for the triple tech, so not that it's that good, but it's there. And let's see. Now, I already used this triple tech, but yeah, I might as well show you again. Use this one on Giga Gaia there. The really useful one early in the game, well, maybe not early, but when you're fighting Giga Gaia, because you want to take out those two hands really quickly there. Nowadays, I would just use Luminaire. But at the time, did I have Luminaire? I don't think I did. Well, if I did, it probably wouldn't have dealt enough damage. But I would use, like, Electrocute, Luminaire, Dark Matter, Flare. Any number of things. And I forget this one. Yeah, I don't really use this triple text that much. Oh, 3D attack. I was thinking if I ever do a 3DS game, I would call myself H3 Bailey. I've thought about doing a Virtual Boy LP, like Wario Land on there or something like that. I have a way of recording it. I would just have to actually do it. Not that anyone would really look up the LP, but, well, we'll see. Not today, not in the near future. So anyway, we got that gemstone on Magus there, which enables a triple tech without Chrono. So let's check it out. Thinking about something else. I lost my train of thought there. Oh. Yeah, I was just thinking about doing the Virtual Boy LP, just not even so much for views or anything like that, just to, I don't know, kind of screw around, do something different there. Do something that very few other people could do. And also the technical challenge of recording it too. Mixes it up. That's why I keep on doing these LPs, because I'm always learning something new. I've even got a new capture device that I'm trying to get to work right now, but I'm having trouble with it. It's called GameCap. Trying to see if I can find any information on it. See, I think the name of the manufacturer was Express Panda. Not Panda Express. No, that's a restaurant. This is Express Panda. But, well, whatever. So let's see. I'm just trying to figure out which party members I want to use for which ones. I've already got all the rocks equipped for not the rocks, the gemstones equipped for the triple text here, so I don't have to screw around with that. But yeah, that first one we did used the black gemstone. The second one used the blue gemstone. This one uses the silver gemstone. Omega Flare is actually pretty decent as far as multi-targeting goes, but you'd just be better off using all their individual single techs, so it's kind of pointless there. Spin Strike could actually be useful against Lava Spawn on Death Peak there, but I decided to go a different route with that. Now this one is going to use the Masamune. So you got to make sure you got that equipped on... I think you have to have the Masamune equipped to use it, don't you? Because, like, I know you need to have it in order to get the golden gemstone, but I don't know if you need it to use the tech. I think you do. I forget. Probably. Whoa. I like how they changed the name of the tech to Master Moon, but I don't like how little damage it deals. That is like the worst triple tech ever. There must be some thing about how that calculates its damage. Maybe it deals more damage when you're low on HP, or... I don't know. I have no idea how that's supposed to work. I don't know the algorithms for triple techs or things like that. So, we got one with all the ladies here. Now, what I'm going to do... Oh, this is with the white gemstone, by the way. Now, what I'm going to do after this is... Well, I'm going to grind up to level 99. Or max level there. So, I'll take care of that real quick, and I'll be right back then. Meet you at the end of time. Okay, we're back at the end of time. I've already gotten up to max level here, so let's take a look at what we got here. We got, most importantly, you need to have the white vest equipped on Magus there. For Luca, we want the elemental Aegis to block all elemental attacks. And for Robo there, we want the white plate to absorb lightning elemental attacks. Because those are the most powerful ones. So, that's my setup. Let's go take a look. You don't even need the haste helms. But anyway, this is the Nu Spekkio, the final form, where you can only get it if the lead party member is level 99. Or maybe everyone has to be 99, but I think it's just the leader. So, yeah, it takes a while to get up to level 99. So what I want to do now is I want to use my strongest text. That's pretty much all you need to do. Heal every now and then. It's a really straightforward fight, though. Now, the way I got up to level 99 was in the dimensional vortex there. In the present, at the very end, before you go into the last save point area, there's a long, narrow hallway with 3 fireballs, and then a fight against 2 red gages. And they give really, really, really good experience. So I just did that, left the area, go back, do it over and over and over again. Well, not the area, left the room. Then come back, they respawn, do that over and over again. Get up to level 99, took me about 6 hours. Now, I know what you're thinking here is, H.C. Bailey, if it took you so long, why is your game clock so low? And, well, the problem was, I actually did do the grinding legit. But then I reset and forgot to save. So I lost all 6 hours of my grinding there. So in the end, I said, okay, screw it. I'm not going to do that grinding again. So I just used action replay code to give everyone max experience, fought a few battles, got everyone up to level 99 in about 5 minutes. So, sorry viewers, I'm not going to redo that again just to make it legit or whatever like that. Now, at this point, you could actually heal, maybe even use a Mega Elixir. That might not be a terrible idea. But the reason I'm not is because of Luminaire! Yeah, he knows all the ultimate magic techs. Luminaire deals the most damage of all of his techs. Like, Shadow Elemental, not really worried about that. What was the other one? Yeah, Fire Elemental, not really worried about, not really worried about that. Luminaire, I'm worried about. That deals a lot of damage. Halation, not really worried about that, because he can't kill Luca no matter what he does, because of the elemental Aegis. That may be why they didn't put it in the original game. But anyway, for defeating the Nu Spekkio, we get... What? wow, look at those capsules. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. What I like to do if you want to max out your stats is maybe fight Nu Spekkio, beat the game, do a New Game Plus, and then do that over and over and over and over again. And you'll just go all the way up to the end of time, fight the Nu Spekkio again, then beat the game, then New Game Plus again. And, I mean, you can do that in, like, half an hour to an hour. So, I mean, if you avoid all the enemies, you can blast right through the bosses. But yeah, as for New Game Plus, I'm not going to show any of the other bonus endings. So, I mean, I've already done that in the original LP, and I really couldn't do anything different this time around, so I'm not going to bother with that this time. But I do want to show one more thing, what happens when you fight Lavos with the Epoch. You can shoot lasers at it. Maybe that'll do the trick. Little Robo can do that too. Oh, then the time has finally come. My coming out party can begin. Send in the clowns. It reminds me of something. I was driving by an oil change place, and it was called Pruitt's Oil Change. P is in Patrick. Yeah, we get kick-ass music here. And when I thought about that oil change place, I thought it said Truitt at first, as in John Truitt, the voice actor for Galleon. So it just kind of made me laugh there. Wow. Is anyone driving this thing? Are we flying really, really, really slow? Why is it taking us so long to get into Lavos? Is this how long it's taking to get through his shell? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if you do indeed use the Epoch to go into Lavos, you can actually skip all those boss fights there and just go straight into Lavos. But you don't get the save point or the gates because, well, you could probably have just saved before using the Epoch here. And the ending changes a little bit. Your cats don't run away because, well, you don't have the Epoch to go after your mom anymore. Or Chrono's mom. So the cats can't run away, or else you'd never be able to find them without the Epoch after the gates close. So, well, alright, I think that's all for Let's Play Chrono Trigger! Let me know what you think about how I handled this LP with some of the new things I was trying out, like the custom thumbnails, the new screen arrangement with the title card in the upper right instead of, duplicating the upper screen there. And let me know what you think about other LPs to redo. I mean, not so much full redo, but I'm probably going to more lean towards abridged redos, and even then, I'm probably not going to put them that high on my priority list. I mean, the only reason I did Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger was because they're two of my favorite games of all time. Two of my top three, along with Radiant Historia. So, and I'm not going to redo Radiant Historia, obviously. So, and Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IV were just such an early LP for me that, well, I thought they really deserved better. But yeah, I'm not really thinking about full redos right now. The only thing I would think really seriously consider is Final Fantasy IV DS, because it's just such a unique version of the game. I mean, the battle mechanics are totally different. I mean, same general story, but different battle mechanics, different graphics, remixed music, new background and depth to the plot. So I might think about that. I might think about the Android version of the game. I got that on my cell phone now. Yeah, and it seems pretty good there. Although they somehow misspelled Cecil's title as Load Captain, not Lord Captain. I mean, I know he's Rosa's Load Captain, but that's different. So I hope you've enjoyed this LP. I'm probably going to take a day or two off and then start my next LP. Or I could be lying and start it tomorrow. I'll think about it. See you next Let's Play!